Test. All right, let's start the stream up. How's the Twitch looking? What is this? Day 6? Do I have to refresh the chat? Let's get rid of this. I think it's just the chat broken, right? Or is it anything else? Oh, it does work. Cool. All right, back at it. We are here for round 2 today. Let's make sure everything's working here. All right, I think that's working. Is Twitch working? YouTube working? All right, let's get back to it. Now we are 1624. Let's continue back on our road to 1700 tonight. We have to make our ELO goal. We have to hit our target. Should we try to trick him? No, let's not try to trick him for no reason. Let's go knight c3. Maybe we'll push e4, e5. Maybe we'll play the 4 knights Scotch. Maybe we'll play the 4 knights Italian. That's fine. We'll just push in here. We might play the Jobava London here, putting the bishop out to c4, going e3. Okay, let's go. This is a funny little position to be in. So we have a lot of symmetry in the position. Let's put the bishop out on f4, go e3 maybe. Maybe jump the knight in, takes. He'll probably go knight here. Let's play e3. Let's put the bishop onto a good square. Yeah, let's maybe take with the g pawn here and push forward. Okay, let's go. Let's go rook G. Let's go rook G1, hitting the pawn. All right, he goes rook G8. Now, do I push forward here and try to aggressively kick him out of the center? Let's go queen D1 and castle queenside. It's not really a orthodox, like a conventional type of position, but we'll make it playable. I can make this work. I could take here, or I could fix my pawn structure. Let's fix our pawn structure here. Now we have like a nice connect 3 here on the 3rd rank. And would I take white here, or would I take black? Tough decision, really. Hard to say. The pawn structure is completely symmetrical. The pawn structure is completely symmetrical. We do have like our pawn slightly further advanced here. Shall we push in the center, or should we play king e1? Let's advance in the center. Let's play in the center. Let's try to... Oh, wait. No. Hang on. I just realized that my queen is getting caught in the crossfire here. So I should be careful here because rook takes pawn, I can't take back with the queen. So that's mildly unfortunate. So an exchange will just have to be, we might have to just be, oh wow, he does not take. Okay, terrible decision by him not to take. I totally made a mistake here by pushing the pawn, but now I'm going to punish that mistake. Now I'm going to punish him, not punish me. I'm gonna punish the fact that he did not punish my mistake by kicking his knight out of the center. And now I think we'll go on this nasty queenside attack, perhaps. What does he want? What do I want? I want my queenside attack, bro. I want to push in here. I want to roll down the board. Let's attack. Let's get the attack rolling here. He's trying to go in with his knights, but you're not supposed to go in with your knights like this. That's not really what you're supposed to do. And to prove it, I'll slide the queen out. I need to go king b1 at some point, just to tuck my king into a slightly safer square. Yeah, threatening the checkmate. Threatening the checkmate, and wow, hold on. Do I have no defense against the checkmate? No, there's got to be like some kind of defense. That would be incredible if we had no defense against if we had no way of stopping the checkmate. Do I have to push? Are you kidding me? This attack happened a lot faster than I expected. This threatens the checkmate and also losing a knight. Yeah, I think we have to lose the knight here, unfortunately, because that's checkmate. And how do I defend the mate? I could go knight a4 here. And after queen takes, I could try to fork him like this, but he just has check in that position. And go here, and then he checkmates me anyway. Wow, this is bad. This is not. This is like no bueno. Oh wait, hold on. What am I talking about? Okay. What am I? I'm counterattacking his knight. Wow. Okay. I'm totally just missing. Oh wait, I'm getting checkmated here. Terrible. Okay, this was an embarrassing performance by me. I should play better than this. Let's try it. Let's try again. Let's actually try to get a good position and not just play nonsense moves. Okay, let's go with our tried and true c6 d5. Try the tried and true Caro-Kann. Oh, he missed it. Oh, that's a funny comment. Oh god, we have Corral. I watched too much. Okay, that's a funny comment. Let's. Oh, he wants. He wants to push in. He plays this. Why did I play Bishop F5? I keep forgetting. I'm supposed to play C5 here. Let's go. Let's just push. And let's see how much theory he knows. Okay, clearly not a lot. So we're not worried anymore. He's supposed to play... And now he just loses the rook, right? I'm pretty sure he just lost the rook for free. Yeah, don't play this h4 line if you don't know what you're doing, brother. That line is not for 1500s. It's a minimum rating requirement to play that line. Do I take here? No, I'd absolutely do not take that. Let's take this. And let's just win a pawn and be happy with life. Let's go here and be up a pawn. And just enjoy our beautiful position with our queen out. I'll go knight h6 here, hit the pawn. I'll play bishop f. Yeah, totally. Let's go. We have Hikaru. We have Hikaru at home. That's funny. Okay, so do I trade him here? Is he threatening to come to bishop g? Is he threatening to come down to bishop g? G5. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go knight e6. Maybe let's go knight e7. Maybe go knight g6 here. Maybe go knight d7 here. Maybe go queen c7 and long castle and just sit and look pretty. Let's see. Let's go here, hit the pawn, hit d4. All right, so now we have a free pawn here also in this position. Do I take the pawn here? Is it too dangerous for me to take the pawn is the question. It's a little dangerous. Let's castle. It is a little dangerous to take that pawn. I don't want to give him I don't want to give him a million temple moves here. And now I can push this e pawn forward. The weakest pawn in our position is definitely this f7 pawn here, defending the base of our pawn chain. We have a black pawn triangle here on the light squares. Cool. Queen out, targeting the weak f7 pawn. That's very much expected. Should we let him take the f7 pawn, or should we not let him? Do I want to push forward? Takes. Let's go this way. Take the free pawn. And yes, I'm letting him take that. I'm letting him take the juicer for free. Let's go. Do I go knight takes e5 here? Knight takes e5. I have this weak e6 pawn also that I've got to defend. Well, not that I've got to defend it. I mean, I can defend it in this way. Wow, what is he doing? Did I just lose a piece? Oh, wait, I think I'm losing a piece here. Although, I do have this check. And I am able to recoup some material. And am I almost trapping his queen? Here I go. Let's just, let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's just take that. That's fine. We're down we're down a piece for 2 pawns. That's okay. We can make that. We could still make it work. Do I give this check and go down? I don't think, am I ready to give a check? I think my passed pawns are maybe better than his piece. I don't know if they are or if they're not. But I'm definitely going to be pushing in hard. I could win an extra pawn here. Am I happy to win an extra pawn? Where does his knight go? His knight might go to e2. Maybe check and win a pawn. No, I'd rather trade queens with him, actually. I'll just trade queens. It seems crazy to trade queens with him in this position, but because I'm technically down a piece for 2 pawns, right? Our opponent has a piece, we have 2 pawns, but I think my passed pawns are stronger than his light squared bishop here. I think I'm going to come out on top in this position. Right here, hit the bishop, hit the pawn. And the key is we need to march our pawns down the board together and try to make a new queen. And also try to not let his bishop come alive. So we could take here and damage his structure slightly. We could take. We can't take, actually. We cannot take. We could take the bishop also. Alright, so I can't push and I can't take because both of them drop the knight. Can I counterattack him? Maybe. It's dubious. If I counterattack him, he takes my pawn. I could in that position I can come swing back. Then he takes another pawn. That's completely terrible. Why would I ever want to do that? I could counterattack his knight also. If I counterattack his knight, where does his knight go? Rough. I am playing badly. Let's see. So I take the pawn. Dude, well, I can't take the pawn. Dude, you can't take the pawn. Let's try this. And which pawn do we save? Do we save? Let's save this pawn. And we do let his rook come to e6, but on the other hand, that's only a single rook, and he has to spend turns like rerouting. He has to spend a bunch of time rerouting his knight, and hopefully we're able to make something useful happen in that time frame. Okay, so he goes back, but if he goes back here, he's gonna let me trade pieces. And actually, knight versus passed pawns is a totally different situation now because, well, you can't checkmate with just the knight, and a knight is generally pretty bad at stopping passed pawns. He's gonna have a really hard time here trying to stop all the pawns, right? And as long as I take away all his pawns, he won't have as long as I take away all his passed pawns, he's not going to be able to checkmate me, which is something I noticed. Now, what I could do here is I could go here, try to break through, or I could go here. I could push this pawn all the way down and let's see. I mean, this is still not an easy position to play. Let's play one move at a time. Let's just go here and maybe push c5. Yeah, that's okay with me. I don't mind the knight coming in. He might try to sneak the king in. And in this position though, how does he kick my king out, right? In order to kick my king out of here, he has to give me a check. He has to specifically give me a check on e5. If he gives me a check on e5, I'm going to be in some kind of trouble. But luckily, he's not really he's not really in the right position to give me a check. And I'll trade another pawn here. And now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to maybe try to run the a pawn down the board. I still have to be careful here. Oh, he might give me a check on. Let's go here. Make sure there's no check on e6. If he drops back, then we can. Okay, now I'm going to stop him from. Now though, I'm going to stop him from coming back. And how does he stop my passed pawn? You have to do something about the passed pawns at some point, right? Push. How does he stop? Let's push. Let's push. Show me how you stop the pawn, dude. You have to stop my passed d pawn, brother. And you have to stop my. Oh, okay, so he just chooses to go there. And he might go knight back. Yep. He goes knight back, and we have to try to win. We have to try to win both his pawns, right? That's how eventually we have to win this one. Don't get forked. Don't get forked here, right? And just keep his knight tied down. And he could hit me. He could hit me. All right, he could hit me over there. And now I am going to pick up this on here. And it should be, I think, close to the draw. Do I queen here? No, I absolutely do not queen. All right. Let's go here. And as long as we win this pawn, we'll draw. So we'll at least not lose this one. We have 8 seconds left. Oh, wow. Okay. That's not good. We lose because we lose the pawn. Wait, hold on. Okay. That was also not a good game. Okay, we are struggling here. Let's try again. Let's go knight f3 and start. Let's go knight f3 here and try to focus. We have to think harder. Okay, we have to not. Let's take here. Kick his knight out. Yeah, okay. All right, we're so back. We are incredibly back. We need to play like more, yeah, I need to play openings that are more serious. You know, stop getting myself into bad positions for no reason. Okay. And this game is winning on the spot here. Yep. Let's take this. Let's make sure to recapture correctly. Recapture with the G pawn or recapture with the... Let's recapture with the G pawn. All right. Let's push this. Get our connected pawns. Let's go here maybe. Let's go. Let's go here maybe. Okay, let's try this maybe. And now I think we just win the queen, right? That's just winning the queen. All right, we're back. We're back at it, winning all his pieces. This is what the game should look like. This is a proper speed run. Okay, this is like this is a proper game. It's just me wiping him off the board is is what the game should, is what a proper game is all about. All right, let's go. Okay, let's shove this. Let's play knight c3, bishop. Yeah, that's fine. Let's play knight c3, hit the pawn. All right, hit the pawn. Okay, let's go. Let's go takes. Let's put the bishop out. Okay, I could castle here, but I don't think that's necessary. Let's maybe march the pawns down the board. Or let's go here, hit this. Okay, let's drop the bishop back. Okay, let's take. Let's trade this. Let's go this way. You might try to give a check, but that's okay. We would just go king d2, protect the rook. All right, that's fine. Let's go here. He's probably gonna try to give a check. Yep, that's fine. We just protect the rook. That's fine. Okay, threatening to take that pawn. That's a checkmate. All right. We had a rough start, but we will run it back. Okay, let's play c6 d5. We're playing the exchange. So in the exchange, let's go knight c6. Let's maybe go. Let's not go. Does he really get away with moving his bishop out so early? It feels wrong. He puts the knight in front of the c pawn. Also, is he threatening? He might be threatening. Yeah, he might be threatening this knight jump, which will give a check here, and I try to pick him off. I think we get away with this bishop move. Does he try to jump in? If he tries to jump in, we'll just give a check. Yeah. Oh wait, we cannot give a check. I mean, we could give a check, but we don't win the knight there. All right, you know what? Let's play this gambit style. We'll gambit the pawn in the center instead. And we'll just be down a pawn. We'll simply be down a pawn. I think is a better choice here than trying to hold everything together. Okay, now we will go. Now I have this. I have a check. And how does he block the check? Also, how does he block the check? Or I could hit him right. I could hit him right now, actually. Do I hit his knight immediately? Do I play bishop? Do I play rook c1? Do I play? I mean, many things I could potentially do here. Queen a5 check. Rook. Okay, well we need to develop quickly and castle somehow. I really don't want to spend another turn pushing a pawn. That just seems like really incredibly sloppy. Oh, I know. I could give a check here and drop the bishop back, is what I could do. If he blocks, I'll drop the bishop to a6 and cover the check by sliding the bishop back. Okay, that's good. It gets me closer to my goal, which is to get all my pieces out and get castled. So we'll go ahead and slide back here. And if he pushes, I take the pawn back, I think. Oh my god, that's terrible. I forgot he had that check immediately. Okay. Do we have to give up the queen here? Would I rather give up the queen? Wow, we're playing terribly. Alright, we're just gonna have to do our best here. We blundered this. I thought I could fix the situation by gambiting, but actually it just made the situation, it just made everything worse, actually. Now I should go here, maybe. I'll go here and try to go here, tuck the king back, and we'll go from that position. Let's go here, maybe hit the bishop. Wow, he has another fork. Oh my god. Okay. That's insane. Yeah, we're getting crushed off the board. This is ridiculous. This is actually it's totally embarrassing. Okay. Let's go here. We'll probably take we do have this resource. What else do we have? I mean, we don't have a whole lot. Let's just go here. And we might win a pawn back. Maybe get our pieces to safety. What a disaster. Did I win the pawn? Is it even worth winning the pawn? I really don't want to put his knight on a more active square than it needs to be. Okay, let's go pawn up, and then we'll tuck the king. I'll tuck the king back. He's using his knight to defend his bishop though, so at least that keeps his knight tied down for now. Okay, he's definitely making a few interesting choices here. Let's take everything here. Let's take and threaten this check. Let's take, threaten this check. Yeah, this is completely garbage. It's dead lost. He's threatening this fork. Am I threatening anything? No, absolutely not. Okay. All right, let's go here, king h7. All right, let's go king h7. Maybe we'll push the f pawn down. He goes there. I mean, does he really want to be... I wish I had a knight g4 here, although I don't. But I do have knight c4 here, threatening the pawn and the fork. So he has to defend both, probably queen. Right? Let's go pawn up. I'm still threatening to take that, and maybe I'll jump in here and try to fork his bishop and his rook, which would be helpful. Okay, let's put the rook on the open file. Let's make progress a little bit at a time. Maybe we'll sneak in here. Maybe we'll jump in. Maybe we'll give a check on this file. Maybe we'll aha. Okay. He thinks that's a fork. But I'm coming here to check him. Let's start with this check. Aha. Right. Start with this check. And that forces his knight to go back. So we're making some progress. And in that position, do I jump my knight in, or do I put my rooks on the open file? I think I put my rooks on the open file, right? If I jump my knight in, I don't think that does anything particularly special. Yes, it hits the light squared bishop, but it hits the light squared bishop, but I think that's about it. Oh my. So let's go here, hit the queen. Where does the queen go? I feel like he's about to make a mistake. I have this like suspicious feeling that he is about to like make a... there you go. I had this suspicion that he was about to make a mistake there. All right. Rough opening, but we salvaged the game. Now we just we jump back with our knight, I think, or do we push forward with the rook? I think we jump back with our... I think we extract our knight out from this position. Let's jump here, hit the pawn. Wait a second. That's a check. Hold up. Hold up. He's giving me a free discovered check. He's giving me a free discovered check that I could use on, that's actually a double check. That's actually a double check. And he has to go in. Oh my lord, he blunders. Checkmate. Okay. Insane blunders by everybody involved in that game. Okay. Saved the game. Yeah, let's play the Carol. I'm trying to play c5 here. Let's go here. Punish the open F file. Let's punish the fact that he moved his F pawn. What is he trying to do? I don't understand. Don't I just take... Wait, what is his argument? His argument is like a... Let's strike in the center. I don't think his plan makes sense. I'm threatening to take here. Let's just take. Let's just take and trade queens maybe. And I think I could win this endgame. Yeah. Take and trade queens. That's okay with me. And do I want to capture and let his bishop out? No, I'm not particularly inclined to let him. Oh wait, I just realized he could take. Wow, I'm missing every tactic today. What is happening? All right, let's go. Let's jump the knight out. Try to hit this backwards pawn. Let's go here, hit the pawn. Think about sacrificing the bishop here and giving a quick check. Think about sacking the knight also. Oh god, I mean sacking for these two pawns looks so juicy. But I can't go for it, not yet. I have to be patient here. Takes. Am I winning a third? Wait. Knight takes, rook takes, bishop takes. Where does his rook go? His rook goes back, let's say. And I long castle. He puts a piece on d2. I mean, I'm activating literally all my pieces there. It's too tempting. Let's try it. It might not work, but I'm literally activating like every single one of my pieces. Is why this sacrifice is so incredibly tempting. And I have this castle. And so we're down, we're down a piece, but in exchange for being down a piece, we get so much activity there. We just get everything. We get literally everything done, right? Now do I jump my knight? Do I push this pawn? Do I start pushing here? What do I activate my bishop first. Let's do that. I need to keep the bishops alive. The bishops are really the key to this position. I'm going to argue that my bishops are placed on amazing squares and that my piece development is good enough that I have enough compensation here for my piece sacrifice. Let's go here. And now, like, all our pieces are, our pieces make quite a lot of sense. All right, do I want to push the G pawn down the board? I would love to get a knight onto d4 uncontested. That would be huge. I would love to double rooks. Yeah, let's double rooks. Let's increase our control of the d file. Okay, let's drop back here. He's weakening his position by quite a big margin. We're still slicing through here. We're slicing through here. We have rook d8 coming. We always have to push. We always have to push here on. We always have to push here to e4 to further to gain further control of the position. Let's go here. All right, now our pieces are on as good of a square as they could possibly, basically as they could possibly be. I think it doesn't get much better than this. Is it time to strike? He takes, I take. No, it's not time to strike yet. Let's just drop back. And his, yeah, so now we have things to play for. Let's go here. Threatening to take. Threatening to take and give a check. I might evacuate the bishop out and just to saddle him with this bad knight on the edge of the board. Wow, he is so close to being... He's so close to being dead here that I just want to tickle his position just like a little bit more. I just need a little bit more juice in this position to finish him off. Do I have b5 here trapping the... No, I don't have a... Absolutely do not have a bishop trap. I could go here. I could escape it. Let's escape the bishop first, and we'll push him. We'll kick his knight out, maybe. Okay, let's kick his. Let's kick the knight. He might jump into the weak square here, in which case we'll trade and target his. So we'll trade here, and we'll go. We could tickle the rook. Also, tickle the rook. How does he defend also? Does he commit his bishop back? Let's go here, slice him off. Hit the rook. And if he lets us, we might infiltrate and go in like this and drop the bishop back. Look at this. He has a check here also. So yeah, he wants to hit the rook. And also, I think this is almost checkmate. Yeah, actually, that's a checkmate, brother. You're checkmated here because my bishop covers all the squares. And once you take with the rook, my rook's going to be defended. All right, sweet. That sacrifice worked out. Nice. I'm gonna go rook takes rook here. You have no squares on the second rank. And after rook takes, I finish you off with checkmate. Incredible. Look at this. Bishop covers all of these squares. The bishop also protects the rook. The rooks stare at each other and this rook. Amazing. All right. Let's keep going. Let's play e4. Let's play e4. So we get a Caro-Kann this time. Let's play the advance, yeah. And my turn to push the H pawn. All right, let's push in this way. All right, so we're basically just here. Do I push E? I think I do push right here. I push here, and I try to sneak in on the light squares is I think how this line went. This line is very sharp. He could get checkmated very quickly. His king is totally out of squares. If he, for example, plays here, if he plays f6 and I go bishop right, do we take? I fear that takes is the wrong move, but let's just take. Take and move his king. We're gonna take and put his king on a problem square. And now we're gonna try to castle queenside. Or we'll trade the light square bishop also. Let's get this traded. And maybe we'll push in and try to checkmate. If he doesn't take, we'll take, and that's okay. I'll just go bishop E. I use my bishop to block. Let's go. Queen takes. We lose a pawn here, but I think losing the pawn is actually not the end of the world in this position. Because we have, the thing is we have rook E, we have this knight E, knight E2, rook G. We have knight E2, rook G, rook G1. Knight E2, rook G1. We have knight E2, rook G1. We have knight E2, we have rook G1. Knight E2, rook G1, and checkmate on... Knight E2, rook G1, checkmate on G6 is the plan. Knight E2, rook G1, checkmate on G6. And we'll also, I think, hopefully get to... Wow, is he really going to give it to me? Is he really going to give me this? It's very close to being checkmate. Alright, well, if he goes there, then... If he moves his queen there, I don't have checkmate. But... You know what? I do have queen b3 hitting his b7 pawn, right? And I think I'll try that. Yeah, threaten the b7 pawn. It makes a hell of a lot of sense to me. And we'll play knight c3 and castle. Knight c3 castle. Knight c3 castle, I like that position. I mean, I think his dark square bishop is bad. He's underdeveloped. I'm going to have a safe king, and he's going to have problems getting his king to safety. All right, he wastes another move here. Let's hit the queen and get ready to castle to the get ready to castle our king out of here. The difference in king safety will be immense this game. It'll be absolutely, hopefully, decisive. All right, let's castle. Get him out of here. And this dark square construction with our pawn and our bishop here looks pretty solid to me. We'll be jumping our knight into the action again. Hit the queen. We'll go here, jump our knight back here, put our rook maybe on f1. We'll swing our queen over, try to give a check on g6. We also maybe at some point take here. All right, position's looking great for us. This is amazing. Let's jump our knight back. Maybe jump in. Maybe jump into g6. Maybe jump my knight back. Maybe jump my knight back to e2. Maybe play maybe play f3, stopping his knight from coming in. Maybe go back to d3, threaten checkmate. Incredible. Do we jump in immediately with our? Do we jump in immediately with our knight? That's a question. No, not yet. Let's. If we jump in with our knight, where does he move his rook? He moves his rook to either. All right, let's wait. Let's get our knights over first. Let's transfer our knight. Let's go. Let's push this pawn forward. Make sure he doesn't have a knight e4. It weakens our bishop. We weaken our bishop a little bit, but stopping the knight from jumping in is very important here, in my opinion, because we want to get our queen in to start doing some big damage to his king. And I don't think either pawn break really works out. I mean, I would really consider c5 here for him. Yeah, c5 played, but I think it's a little slow. We'll go here and give him a check. How does he stop the check? He doesn't have knight e5 blocking the light squares. He just doesn't have a lot here. After takes, he opens the c file. So I have to be careful of threats coming down the c file, but I think my king is still way better than his king. Okay. So he preemptively moves his king out of the way, but that just loses I thought that just drops a pawn. And if I check him here now, what does he do? Does he go back? Let's give a check first. And let's give this check. Alright, so now he's just falling apart. Everything falls apart because he doesn't have king c7 here. So he has to go king there. And now let's find the checkmate. We've got to have like some kind of Do I take the pawn? Do I jump the knight forward? I definitely am not interested in taking the bishop. I might take the pawn. I need to... Did I take this way? Do I drop my knight back? Oh man, so many great choices. Alright. Let's hit him over here. Let's do some damage. Let's do some damage down the G file. We'll play it like straightforward. I'm not going to try to look for like mate in 3 or mate in 5 or something crazy like that. Takes, check. That's good enough for me. I'll just be happy with that position and go from there. Let's just check. He has to move his king out, so I think we can give a check this way maybe. Take. I could bring my rook in. Or I could continue breaking his castle here. Or I could give this check. What's the way to continue? Alright, let's go. Rook g6 seems the simplest continuation. Takes. That's alright with me. Rook g8. I'll take his knights. I'll take both of his knights with the rook, and I'll be happy in that position. And I'm sure at the end of the line there's going to be like a rook hanging, or like some kind of fork, or some skewer, or something. Alright, so he decides to actually add defenders to the... let's take this way now. And jump my other knight in. I could check this way. I could give a check with the rook. I could give this check with the bishop. Is the bishop check any good? The bishop check looks reasonable. Does the knight jump look good? Okay, we also only have 2 minutes left, so I need to be smart about time. Let's give this check. I feel like that check was inaccurate. Let's go here, hit this, cover the escape squares, cover this. I mean, it's like made in something. I just can't, the most annoying thing is like when it's like a position like this, and you know, it's just hard to find the finishing move. Also a minute left. Anyway, I think this should finally at least like win the solid piece or something. Or it just trades everything, which also works for me. I could trade everything. I'm happy to just trade. We could win a second pawn also, or we could takes. Let's go this way. Make him take us, and now we're threatening the skewer. There's no takes because king is in the way, so he can't take on f4. So rook takes. I'll play. Did I play queen takes? Did I play bishop takes? Let's play queen takes. That comes with check. I like it when things come with check. And let's just take this way. And let's get onto the open file. He has 30 seconds also, which is always helpful. Okay, let's give a check here. Force him to go back. Let's take this. Let's go here. Hit the knight, protect the pawn. Let's go maybe here. Okay, maybe pin the knight. Let's go maybe here. Okay, let's go here maybe. Let's go here. 18 seconds. Let's go here. Let's go up. Let's swing around. We're still up 2 pawns, so okay, this is good. And then now we take this. Take this. He has 6 seconds left, so we're really not worried. Let's just go here. Push here. Nice. All right, 1640. Let's go e4. Let's play the knight f3. Sicilian. Let's play the Alapin. Let's play the Alapin. All right, very happy with this position. It gives us the full center. Put the bishop here. Let's castle. Is he going to go knight f6 here? Knight f6 here looks wrong. Okay, it looks like I have something here. Push. If I push, he goes pawn takes, I take. Push, pawn takes, pawn takes. No, there's nothing there. Let's push this way. Kick his knight out of the center. If his knight goes here, or I mean somewhere, we'll try to. I just feel like there's something here. Position feels suspicious. Does he? Am I playing viewers? No. This is random people on ladder. Dude, I don't think you could go like that. Can you really get away with... Can he really get away with such many knight moves? Annis. Can he really get away with so few So few squares in the center. Man, I feel like I'm missing something here. Here, well, here I always have check. And I'll be picking off his knight in that position, right? Let's take this way. Takes. Maybe knight g6, heading the pawn. Try to crunch through his position. Takes, I have check, right? I have check. Okay. Let's go here. Maybe we'll play against these two isolated central pawns. That's also like a plausible continuation of this position. It seems plausible. Do I give a check? Man, I'm so close. Right, look at this position. It's so close to being winning. Let's go here. And gambit that pawn. Not even really a gambit because rook d1's coming. I mean, look at this is horrible for black. I mean, it's great for me because I'll be crisscrossing and picking off his pawns left, right, and center. I'll be sliding my rook to d1, hitting the queen. I might even have a queen g3 here, hitting that pawn, followed by bishop out. Okay, let's swing over this way. Threaten this pawn. We're not worried about him taking because we'll take the pawn. Fork these two pawns. And when he castles, I'll play knight c6, knight c3. Castles, I go knight c3. Castles, yeah, I go knight c3 here. Defend the pawn. And he is his position's much worse in my view. It's so bad. This bishop's totally useless. His pawns here are weak. You know, this pawn's taking away squares. Everything's looking great for us. Yeah, we could always slide back here. I'll keep the bishops on the board. Is he really going to take? Is he really going to take twice on e4? I am never letting go of this position. This position is like a dream position. Let's take that way. Where does my bishop belong? I feel like I lost some of the advantage here. let's go here. Try to go bishop c3. Skewer everything down the long diagonal. And let's try to double on the e file. We'll try to double rooks on the e file, hit all of these weak pawns, and be happy with life. Okay. Now we hit the queen, hit the queen. Go here, hit the rook also. Yeah, I don't understand what he's trying to do there. Let's go here, hit the rook. Our bishops are super strong. It's hitting our bishop is hitting the pawn, hitting the rook. Everything is looking good. We might even like try to rook lift this. Should we rook lift, or should we just try to calm down the C and the D files and just try to reach the 7th rank here? Okay, that moves his rook off the... That moves his rook off the diagonal, so he saved his rook. Is it finally time for... Do I want a rook lift? Yeah, I think I do want a rook lift. Let's have a rook lift. We'll have a rook lift here and just slaughter him down the F file, because, well, yeah, well, let's see what he wants to do here first. Apply rook lift. All right. He's trying to get the bishop out. Let's go here. Hit this. Man, I feel like this position should have been more fruitful than it's currently. Do I slide my bishop back this way? He gets his bishop out, unfortunately. Maybe we'll just trade queens. Do I really want to trade queens? No, I don't want to trade queens with him, dude. Let's go here. Maybe let's go rook. Okay, let's go here, maybe hit the queen again. Maybe I'll swing my queen back around. Okay. Let's put the queen. We really need like a little extra something to penetrate his position. Let's go here though. Let's try this. Tickle him on that diagonal. All right, I think that's going to break him. I think that'll be the straw that finally breaks him. Yeah, okay. And now do we do an epic sacrifice? It takes check here. It would be mate. It would be mate. So what does he want? He wants I need to get my last rook into the game. But I also don't want him to go bishop c6, which is annoying. Okay, let's go here, hit the bishop. And we'll swing around this way and pressure the D file. Yeah, he manages to get his bishop on this diagonal, but it comes at a heavy price because we're gonna double on the D file now. And I'll swing my bishop back around again. Do I trade a pair of rooks? Yeah, I could trade it. I could be okay with trading a pair of rooks here. Now we still have the open file. We could swing this bishop around this way. He's trying to free his... Let's go here. Does this finally kill him? 3 attackers. Let's go here, hit the rook, and then if he, is he going to try to go rook here and checkmate? And finally, this should almost be it. This rook c8 is annoying. Okay. Rook c8 is annoying. Do I seriously have to take? I might have to do this. Get back onto the diagonal. We'll probably go queen e3 here, hit the pawn. Let's go here, hit the pawn. If he takes, I'll maybe trap the bishop. Damn, I might lose this one also. We might end up just trading everything because he defended like a champ. And now we have to watch out to not get back rank mated. Let's go here, threaten this. I don't even know if that's a threat. But let's get everyone on a... Well, let's get our king onto a dark square. Okay, let's go here. Okay, we'll flag him. I think we can flag. All right, we flag him. Wow, did we have any winning chances there? I wonder. What was the best? I guess we just had nothing there. What was the best? I see. Oh, wow. Forgot he had that. Cool. All right, let's play another game. 1650. Too slow. 65. Take this way. Pin the knight, probably. Does he go knight, knight? Okay, well, I'll go bishop here then. Wow, he's wasting so much time. He's wasting so much time right now jumping his knights around. I really think I might have something here. Okay, well, how do I continue in this position? Do I go with the minority attack? Do I try to make something happen on the king side? Queen side? Do I go after the light squared bishop? Okay, let's put the rook on an open file first. Can't go wrong with this move. Our position is very solid, but no clear attacking plan yet, except just putting our pieces onto the open C file and kind of hoping for the best a little bit. That move. All right, let's go. Let's drop back here. Yeah, all right. I mean, that's not a concerning move at all. All right, we'll go here and get ready to hit him on oh, wait, no, I messed up. This allows him to trade the dark square bishop, although I could trade queen for 2 pieces. Not sure why I would want to do that, but I could. It's a choice that I have. All right, let's draw back. Don't know why I did that. Does he want that trade? Yeah, he wants the trade. Oh man, he wants the trade. All right. Well, abort plans. Maybe try to make something happen over there. Here. Okay, swing around this way. Okay, let's here. And at the end of this line, you'll have an isolated B pawn that we can pressure. You have a B pawn and a D pawn that I can play around with and try to do some damage to him. Do I want to push or take? Or neither? Okay, let's push. Let's close this down. And maybe try to get a knight to C3. Let's go here, contest the A file. We'll drive our rook down. That's I mean, I'll just take him. Not concerned. Although I might not even want to take, well, because he's threatening. He's actually threatening like kind of a interesting. Okay, I'll drop back. Knight g5, queen h7. Knight g5, queen h7 happening soon. Knight g5, queen h7. Knight g5, queen h7. Pull the knight back and hit this. Knight g5. Alright, I'm not going to worry about knight g5, queen h7. Or so I've decided. I've decided that knight g5, queen h7 is fine. Let's go here. You think about maybe, I don't know. Knight g5, queen h7 is always lurking here. I have this capture coming up. Okay, let's drive the rook in. Takes, threaten. Takes, it's almost touchdown. Alright, how do I drive the other knight into position? I need the other knight right here on A. I need the knight on A. Well, I'm not able to get the knight there effectively and in a timely manner. Do I have knight A3? Oh my god, I do have knight A3. Insane. I have knight, hold on, I have knight A3. What am I doing? Yeah, come on, knight A3, basic tactics, dude. Knight A3. Insane. Yeah, let's go knight A3. Oh wow, that is such a come on. Oh my lord. Look at this. This is a work of art. This is a work of art. This is a god. Takes here. This is completely beautiful and gorgeous. Do I take here? He takes. No, I take the. I take this rook first. And do I take his knight? Yeah, I take his knight on the way out. I take a knight on the way out. Man, but I don't have like anything concrete though. We need to go here. Maybe. Here maybe. Here maybe. What is he doing? Trying to go queen here and checkmate? Not a chance, dude. Maybe here. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh no. I forgot about that. Okay. Well, luckily he does not have a He doesn't have a check yet, so I have this check. His king has to go up. And does he have hanging pieces? Then I can go here. All right, let's go here first. Kick the knight and make a luft. And also making sure there's no back rank issues. Okay, let's give a check now. Let's go. Yeah, he doesn't have any. Let's go here, do some damage over. And our queen is just in a better position than his. I mean, do I break him here? Do I push him out? Go here. Maybe swing around to e4. Okay, swing this around. How does he make progress in this position? Eventually I'll drive my knight in somehow, is what I assume. Kick his queen? What's the point of kicking his queen? Okay, let's go here maybe. At 131, yeah. Maybe here, here. Okay, maybe drive down the e3 square, maybe. Maybe here. Wait. Oh, he's trying to trade queens. I didn't even see that he was trying to trade queens. Go here maybe. Let's go queen here and then jump the knight and then try to maybe checkmate. Our queen is just so much closer to his king than his is to ours. Check here, maybe something like that. All right, let's keep the king locked down. We might actually trade, because he's offering something for the trade now, at least. Trade. Let's go back. Let's go here. Let's go. Yeah, okay, actually we lose this one. Thanks to the pawn. Damn, I really thought I had something good there. Let's resign. Resign, go again. Here, here, here. Here, queen b6. I want him to take. Let's drop back. Maybe take. Wow, that looks really bad. Takes, takes. We should take towards the center. We should not. Wow, he really wants to put his bishop there. Let's put our bishop here. Bishop here, we push. Let's go here, swing the knight around. Let's maybe go here, slice the castle. Just thinking maybe going there, swing around this way. He's finally dropping the pawn. Good. So he drops the pawn. And does he have anything here for it? I just have to make sure there's nothing happening here. No. He's just dropping a pawn. Okay. Which do I take with? C or D? Let's take this way. I'm back at it. Back at it. Relentless grind. Who's your number one? Oh, dude, we have this disgusting move. We could also wait. Are we down a piece? God stink. Oh man, we're somehow down a piece. All right. I don't know how we ended up down a piece. I thought we were playing like everything perfect there. Anyway, let's go there. I don't know how we ended. How did we even end up down a piece? Okay, that's like totally unclear to me how that happened. Take take. I mean, let's just go here, dude. Like, let's go here. This is such a weird position, but I don't hate it, even though I'm technically am down a piece. I don't hate it. This makes sense. That makes sense. This is coming. That makes sense. All right. When am I ending? Props soon. No, actually, like, we're gonna play for a little bit because I gotta make my elo points. Okay, now I go here. Maybe does that win finally? Oh my god, dude. Dude, this guy's crazy. Yeah, actually, maybe probably soon. I don't know. 1650 is kind of hard. Take this way. Take that way. They're pretty. Yeah, they're pretty good. Let's go here. We're just gonna have to try to like try to trick him. They're like top, yeah, some crazy thing like that. I don't know, or they could be cheating. That's also possible. Do I take here? No. He's up 4 points. How did he end up 4 points? That's crazy. All right, let's go here and just like make some threats. How in the world did he end up 4 points up? Okay, he's threatening like things. Yeah, we'll see. I'll try to go here, 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 here. Whose king is weaker? I mean, I have like more pawns around my king than he does. And I have a useful dark squared bishop. I just don't know how he got into this disgusting mess. Oh my god, is our queen trapped? What in the world? Cool, yeah. I gotta go. Our queen is totally trapped here. All right, I have to take now. Wait, did he plunder? Oh wait, no, he must take with this. He has to take with this rook. Or he could take with the pawn. I thought he made a blunder for a second. Okay, let's go this way. Dude, this guy's play is crazy. Let's go. This guy's insane. I can't even take. All right. Let's go here. He pushes. Crazy. I resign. All right, let's keep going. Let's go e4. Okay, let's take. let's defend that. Let's go here, defend this. I'm thinking about pushing here. Definitely think about pushing. Think about knight b5. Think about he might try to go knight e. He might try to go knight e7 here. Okay, let's put the bishop here. Must have been having a good day. Probably, yeah, it's possible. Let's go here. He's going to castle soon. Kettle. Do I take? Yeah, I think I definitely take here. And I just play this structure, I think. Let's castle. It's got knight a6. Let's take. Take. Yeah, okay, well, I'm not too upset at this position. c4 coming. Yeah. Takes. I need to put my knight on. I need to get my knight on this square. How good is this position? Let me think. I really want c4. c4 takes. Do I swing my queen around and go for an attack? Do I... Okay, let's play a knight first. Get our knight out. Maybe knight jumping in this way. Not sure if that's good. All right. Now what do we have? We can jump in this way. We can try to go here. Here. I have no idea what to play for here. Man, is there any way I can get into this d6 square? No, the d square, 6 square is totally off limits. Everything here is controlled. All right, I mean, well, let's just swing around, I guess. Let's rotate, and starting takes. Let's go. Starting takes. Here. I'm dropping the e pawn now. Oh, wait a second. I forgot he could do that. Wait, what did he take just now? He took a pawn? Okay. Yeah, totally forgot he could do that. Okay. Yeah, I think I just ignore him. I want this capture. Whew. I'd rather not let his rook into b2. Maybe queen c. Maybe queen c2, knight g5. Queen c2, knight g5, maybe. Queen c2, knight g5. Okay, I definitely take this way. Keep the diagonal alive. What does he do with the bishop here? Okay, maybe I'll double on the c file. Maybe I'll swing the queen over still. All right. Maybe I should jump the knight in. No, I should maybe put the bishop out. I should go here like this. Prevent c. Okay. Let's go here, threaten this move. I feel like he's activated my dark squared bishop a little bit here. My dark squared bishop's like slicing in two. That's a blunder, right? It's gotta be. Yeah, that's a blunder, dude. All right, finally. It took him 20 moves to blunder. So, good stuff. Oh, and that's a blunder in two different ways. I just realized that. Okay. Good stuff. Let's blunder here, here. Okay. So I take the rook. I take the rook here, and I take that knight also. Okay, double on the c file. Resign. Okay. All right. I really want 1700 tonight. Can we get to 1700? All right, let's go here. Here, 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 here. Play the Alapin. Get a big center. Ooh. Okay. The immediate d5. Okay. I have a Daniel Naroditsky line against this. Wait a second. I thought he was supposed to play I thought he was supposed to play something else here. Wait. Here, here. Okay, actually this line is, I forgot how this line, I think this line is d5. Takes, and we just get a position like this. All right, I mean, I'll play it. I mean, it's a fine position. So this is a symmetrical structure, and I'm slightly ahead in development. All right. I mean, he has to go, yeah, bishop E7 here. So how would I like to play this position? It looks dead equal. I'm not sure what to play for. Maybe this idea again. Maybe rook E1. I mean, I start with rook E1. Okay, maybe go. Oh, interesting. I forgot about that pin. It takes. I could gambit the pawn. Takes. I could totally gambit the pawn there. Actually, like I would just be down a pawn. Yeah, I could allow. I think I'll allow takes. Yeah, because I have this move. Or I mean, I have a lot. I have a lot of things here. I have like this first of all. I have stuff. You know what I mean. I have problems that I could give to his position. I could jump in also. Threatening also takes. Threatening takes. He has to go bishop back, yeah. I mean, is he happy with life? Do I take the bishop here? And just to say I have the bishop pair and be happy there? Do I take his knight? No, I definitely don't take his knight. Alright, let's just take this. Let's just take this and be up the bishop pair. Although I'm not sure how to use the bishop pair here. Maybe I will pin. Yeah, that seems alright. Pinning. Give this pin. How do we target the weak pawn here? Is this like an IQP position or whatever? Like I'll go knight here. He can't take, that's not a threat. Let's just go here. Waste of a move. Can't take, that's not a threat. Whew. All right, that makes sense. Going down the C file. Now, I preserve the bishop pair here. Very important, I think. Let's go bishop F1 here. Just eyeing down this diagonal over here. Let's go. Do I wiggle in this direction? Do I? Oh wait, no. I want this B6. I want this B6 square. Give me B6 actually. Give me B6. Yeah, he could do that. I think I'll go here. Maybe a3. He wants this still. How do we solve the threats here? Let's just go here, maybe. Maybe I'll swing my bishop around to b1. The bishop on b1 actually looks decent too. Knight g4 is annoying. I will challenge next, sure, dude. So whatever. I'm gonna stop that knight move. Knight for knight. Or do I dodge that trade? Okay, let's trade. Let's go here maybe. I'm not happy that my queen is blockading. Also, now that we're in the endgame, I want to I have access to e7. Here. Maybe queen b6 is interesting. Maybe e7 is interesting. I need my light square bishop actually doing something. Light square bishop. Okay, let's put this guy back. We have to be careful not to lose. Where would I rather have a backward pawn is like the question. Like, do I want, well, let's just like not move it for now. I'll swing my queen over maybe. We have the e6 square is very juicy. I could also sneak down here and try to pick something up. I mean, I just need to make moves and not blunder here. I need to make fast moves. Fast, easy moves, no blunder is what I need. Fast, easy moves, no blunder. Fast, easy moves, like no blunder. I ordered. Man, my light square bishop is really not doing too well right now. Let's go here maybe. Swing around this way maybe. Is he going to make a lift at any point? Yeah, I thought he might do that. Okay, let's swing this way. He might try that move. He might try rook E. Actually, I hope he tries that, because that's actually, he's gonna have back rank issues. He thinks he made a luft, but he really didn't make a luft. How can I get into this? Maybe I'll go A7. Maybe I'll go queen A7 and try to hurt him over there. All right, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. What is he doing? Let's go here maybe. Try to hurt him this way. Okay, he goes right back. Let's go this way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bounce the bishops back and forth between these two squares. And the rook will go here. It's like some combination of these guys. Oh wow, I don't have like a I don't have a functional back rank either. Oh, he's threatening. Let's go here. Let's keep everything on the second rank covered. I'm giving him a check, but I think it should be fine, I hope. I'm giving him like at least like some kind of perpetual. All right, let's go. Oh wait, I can't blunder back rank here. See, not blundering back rank mate is like one of the most stressful things like ever. Not blunder the back rank. Go here maybe. Threaten to take. Let's go back down. Oh no, I'm blundering. I'm freaking losing this pawn here. Fuck. That's not good. Well, at least maybe I can get something here. He's up 2 pawns now, which is not good. Maybe I'll swing around this way. All right, I could trade this way because he doesn't have an easy defense. So I'll at least win one of the pawns back, and it's bishop against knight, so that should be worth something. This pin doesn't work because our rook will defend. How does he get his knight in? So we need to use our rook to take his stuff here, blockade with the bishop. We'll trade the rook. This trade is fine. All right, now we just have to blockade. Okay, let's go. Let's go, wait, what am I doing? Let's go here. Make a fortress. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. You can jump in. Take. Oh my god, I blundered that. Takes, yeah. Brutal, okay. 48 seconds. Can I get in close enough? Okay, cover that. Is he going to jump out this way? Which way is he going to try to jump out? We might trap this knight. I mean, I don't think it's likely, but it's possible. Okay, let's push. Here. Oh. Damn, hard games. All right, let's keep going. Let's try this. Let's try rook e1, push. Probably push. Okay, close this down, rotate, and we'll play on the C file. Cover this. Here. Here, hit that. Okay, shrink back. Try to go here. Go here, hit this. Okay, go back. I'm just gonna have to deal with this. Okay, try to trade this way. Oh, wait. Goddamn. Okay. Let's get out of the way here. Maybe here. Here. It's like threatening a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I have to go maybe here. Oh my god. Oh, I'm playing like so bad. Forgot he had that. Okay. Okay, maybe just here. Maybe just here. Okay, maybe here. Maybe here and there. Here. I need to step out of that check, yeah. This bishop blockade is like the only good thing I have about this position. Is that bishop blockade? Maybe here. Try to win something. Here. I don't understand, so let's go here. Maybe here. Munch some pawns. Okay, maybe here. Is he gonna try to go here? Totally. Check. Check. I go back. And he doesn't have a mate somehow. All right. Let's take. Check, he doesn't have mate because he can't sneak in over there. here. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's take that. Nice. Nice checkmate. All right. We are going to resume the speed run tomorrow. Okay, we had some rough games today. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and draw some puzzles and stuff. All right, have a good night.